Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very fun video for you today. We're going to be breaking down Jared Verse. As we all know, last night the LA Rams played one of the best teams out in the NFC in the Minnesota Vikings. Not only did the Rams get Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp back and win this game, but more importantly, we saw a little bit of another breakout game for Jared Verse, continuing to showcase why he was such a high-end draft pick. So, what do we notice about this first play here? Pre-snap motion by the tight end, and then we're going to get extra pre-snap motion as Jared Verse starts to rotate, get one-on-one with that right tackle, right? Now, this is genius by Jared Verse. Now we get extra pre-snap motion here by CJ Ham, which is even better for Jared Verse. Now, the first thing we notice off the snap is Jared Verse is going to shift his momentum to that left foot. He's going to force that right tackle to overcommit to the inside, and then he's just going to, boom, bounce to the out. This is huge. Absolutely demoralize this guy. And again, right, we're going to see off the first pre-snap motion, he's going to get more inside, really wants to show that right tackle, or left tackle, I should say, that he's going inside, right? It looks like, let me show you, it looks like he's going to, boom, get right through that C gap here, or actually B gap. I should say, the B gap. He looks like he's going to go through that B gap, shifting that momentum to that side. The tackle overcommits, and then the speed, the versatility, the dynamic to get to the outside off that initial false step. Oh my God. And then one arm throws him to the side. This is a big offensive lineman, gets demoralized, and then goes over and secures the sack. I mean, watch it one more time here. Again, shifts over to the inside. Left foot plants into the ground, looks like he's going in, kind of shifts that body momentum, and then bounces back out. You got a pulling guard, you got a pulling tight end. Great play. Listen, we're going to break down a ton of Jared Verse film in this video, but if you guys want a part 2 where we break down the entirety of the defense or even the offense, let me know in the comments down below. And if we get over 350 likes on this video, we'll be dropping a part 2 tomorrow. So make sure you guys hit that like button. Let's get right into some more film. All right, here's another play I absolutely love. So what is the first thing we notice about the defensive formation to the offensive formation? So we'll see there's two tight ends here. Obviously, you got your 12 personnel. Basically, what that means is you got one running back in the backfield, two tight ends set to the left side. Now, usually when you're in this formation, one of these guys will stay in the block, and one of them will go on a block and release just to protect the quarterback. That's what Minnesota does a ton. So what we're going to see on this play specifically is a little bit of a double team to start here from the two tight ends. The outside tight end is going to block and then release, leaving a one-on-one right here. Now, why does that work? Why don't they shift any guys over? Well, let's watch. So once we get this pre-snap motion by Jordan Addison, this guy, Michael Hoyt, I believe his name is, he's going to get to the outside in a flat, right? Now the offensive line, because they shifted so late in the play clock, they don't make any adjustments because they can't. Play clock is already run down. They have to snap this ball, right? So what do we notice? They actually slide the line to the right side because they expect boom, 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 right? So they're sliding this protection a little bit to the left, leaving them with a 2-on-1, a 2-on-1, a 1-on-1, and then a 1-on-1 to the outside. I mean, this is great schematically for the Rams defense. They're always so smart, even with such a young roster. So look at this, right? We get 2-on-1, 2-on-1, but now it leaves you with Jared Verse, 1-on-1 with the tight end. The disrespect is crazy. I don't care what you're doing. If you plan on having a tight end be blocking an edge rusher, especially Jared Verse and how far he has come as a player, you better, right? You better be at least sliding a tackle over, right? To at least chip, right? I don't care if you have one-on-ones over here to start, and this guy bounces out, so now you got, what, a 2v1, a 1v1, a 1v1, and then maybe a 2 and a chip over here, right? I mean, that's what you should do, but again, Rams are so smart schematically, bouncing them outside, offensive line isn't set up with where they want to be, and then Jared Verse absolutely demoralizes the tight end. Again, I repeat, do not disrespect edge rushers in the NFL, especially a young one with great versatility in Jared Verse. I mean, man, you're going to get beat 99% of the time. This dude's a stud, right? Let's get into the next one. All right, here we go. Another big time play here. First thing you notice is we're going to get a chip to the outside with the wide receiver. Jalen Naylor, not a big guy, but his only assignment here is to slow down Jared Verse. Just get, throw him off his game for at least a half a second and let the left tackle prepare, for what's coming, right? And that's what you should be doing with edge rushers like Jared Verse, right? Slow him down just a bit. Now, Darisaw, I believe this is Darisaw, could be wrong, but the left tackle is now in position. Now he's prepared for the most of what Jared Verse is going to give him. Look at Jared Verse. Boom. Oh my God. Actually, hold on. Before we deep dive any further into this play, do me a favor, hit that like button if you want the part 2, but more importantly, and I promise we'll get back to the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, guys. It is free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and we will be covering the Rams throughout the entirety of the season, which means offensive, defensive, individual player breakdown for almost every single game, as long as you guys want to see it. Obviously, I'm not going to post these videos if we don't, reach a certain like goal, or if we don't get enough. If people don't like the videos, I'm not going to post them, right? So make sure you guys join the family. If you guys want more Rams videos, let me know in the comments down below, and let's get right back into this play. So again, we see this, how it is. They're going to chip. They do a really good job slowing down Jared Verse. I mean, he's way behind the line in terms of all these other edge rushers, or all the other rushers in general. Look at this. Boom. Knocks him back. I mean, he really hits him. Look at him fall back 2 steps, and now he's got a free rush to the quarterback. This dude's got some insane speed, but also the power with those legs. Great pursuit. Gets half a sack here, when in reality probably should have been a full sack. Did a really good job. We also see 97 as well. Look at this swim move by 97. This is just a Jared Verse video, but hey, get chipped by the tight end. Boom. I mean, dominant move there by 97. Jared Verse as well. These dudes are going to be wreaking some havoc for a very long time. You can talk with Byron Young as well. What a play. What a play. What a game. And what a win here. We got some more plays to break down, so let's get into them. All right, guys. Here we go again. Here we go again. What do we see first of all? Tight end over here. Now, this one's not going to be too much of a roll. He's just going to be on a quick release. So we're going to get one-on-one again, getting another 1v1 pretty soon. Maybe in like 6 weeks from now, you're going to start teams not wanting these one-on-ones. So every single time, you're going to see either a chip from the running back, a chip from the tight end. You're going to see a lot of guys getting over here and just preventing these one-on-ones initially, buying more time for the quarterback. But we're going to realize very quickly here that we're going to slide the protection to the right. So we have a 5-man scat protection, okay? 5-man scat protection. So what we're going to see is man-to-man on the left. We got pretty much a slide to the right, right? And then you got these 2 mans. So since we have these 2 mans, we like this matchup. Jared Verse versus this tackle. Look at this. Boom! Drives him. Wow. The Jared Verse is just different. Poor left tackle, man. He got demoralized a ton in this game by Jared Verse. I mean, look at the lower body strength. Look how big this dude is, by the way, compared to Jared Verse. Dude, this might be one of the biggest freaks in the NFL. First, right, avoiding the tight end, getting to the outside, and then power throwing. Forces incompletion in the end zone. Now, I think Justin Jefferson does slip anyway. Yeah, it looks like he falls. I mean, he's going to be double teamed no matter what. But, hey, if you were able to have time in the pocket here, there's someone open. Look at this look at Jordan Addison. That's open, right? If you have time in the pocket, if this tackle doesn't get blown up, probably a touchdown. Probably a touchdown if he goes through his reads. Just can't. Jared Verse is just way too quick. Sorry, I am playing this a ton right now. I love watching it. He just bullies him. Just bullies him. It's crazy to see. Alright, I'm actually going to end the video here. I wanted just to do a quick Jared Verse video. Now, there's so much more film on the defense, or if we want to watch the offense, we can do that next as well. So let me know in the comments down below right now, offense or defensive film for tomorrow. And like I said, hit that like button, guys, so we can drop the video tomorrow. Appreciate you guys. Subscribe, join the family, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you in the next Rams update. Peace.